Okay, we have this old apple tree in our backyard. It's infested with ants, other bugs. Woodpeckers just love it. It's a dinner bell. It's got branches broke off. It's got all kinds of stuff growing in it. Big branch broke off up here in a big windstorm. So I don't know what to do with it. It keeps putting out great apples. I mean, they're just phenomenal. We think it's a type of winter mac. So I went on YouTube. Apparently, I can clone this tree. So I looked around and looked around in it for a little while to find a branch that would be subject to cloning. Lo and behold, I found it. I think it's this one. So I gathered up everything, and here we go. You have to cut a ring around the branch which you're cloning. You just cut through the layer of bark. When you get it with a knife like this, you can feel exactly the depth of the knife, and it's as it's going through the bark, you know what you're doing. Now it's getting a little hard to hold the camera and to twist the knife around like this because it is very, very sharp. So I put the camera in my mouth and tried it. Yeah, didn't quite work. So there, I put the camera down. I finished the cut. I peeled the bark. Now I'm ready to make up the rest of it. So I got a bag of potting mix here, and what you do is you put it into this bag that we've recycling. It held 2 cups of zucchini, just the right amount for a zucchini loaf. Yeah, so we'll fill this up with the potting mix. 2 cups will do. I thought maybe 3 might work, but nah. We'll just go with the 2. So, see, there's the third. So you got to get it moist and mix it around because it is going to sit on the part of the tree that you've taken the bark off of. Okay, I get it some water in there, mix it around a little bit. So it's still spring. It's I think it's June the 5th when I'm doing this. So I caught a little rainwater in this pail. I thought rainwater would be better rather than our well water. I mean, it's got all the good nutrient stuff in it, right? So there it is. We'll let it sit in the water, sit in that potting mix and let it soak all the way through. And we'll go on to the next step. So the next step is putting this stuff, stem root, which is a root growth hormone. It's powder form, and I wasn't prepared to put it on with a brush or anything like that, so I just used my finger like this. It works. I can wash that finger off before I do anything else with it. So there, it's all painted up. Okay, so now the bag. So I fold the bag a little bit like this, and we'll cut a hole in it just on the one side like this. Yep. And we'll get a little more there. There we go. And we open it up like that. Now that's where you'll be placing the branch. Here we go. I got the camera again in my mouth, so I can use 2 hands to try and tie this bag on here, but it's pretty hard to do. Plus I'm up on a step ladder. So let's get this bottom string on. Maybe that'll be easier. There we go. And it's getting caught on all the little branches and twigs and stuff. Almost slid out there. So, yeah, it's a little hard to do, but I do eventually get it here. There we go. Tie it on and pull her tight. Yeah. So there. So I'm going to turn the camera off and get this thing tied on without the camera hanging in my mouth. And we'll be back once it's tied up. There we go. All tied up on the branch. And things are looking good. I'll leave it there for approximately a month to 3 months. I'll keep an eye on it, see whether there's any roots growing in there. Put a little tin foil on it to help hold the moisture. And we'll get an update in a month to 3 months.